Hi, I'm Andrew Dukesell. I'm from DBD Architectural Consultancy. We're based in Leek. We provide architectural services all around the area. I visited a B&I chapter a couple of years ago. It was at the Hollins Hotel, and it just so happened that Richard was doing a presentation. It was a 10-minute presentation, but he got all the toys out. He got a car outside. He got measuring equipment on tripods all around the room. For 10 minutes, I think he'd spent 24 hours setting it up, to be fair. It was obvious that he knew what he was doing. He was a safe pair of hands to do the work that we wanted him to do. So some of our projects, we need a level survey, an accurate level survey, so we know where hills are, where boundaries, trees even are relating to houses or roadsides, and he's got the kit to do it. We got Richard to do two projects. One of them, we got a large house over towards Derby. We needed to put a new driveway in, and there was probably about 10 metres of trees, thick trees, between the roadside and where we wanted the drive to finish. There was no line of sight at all, but we needed to accurately find out where we needed to be on the road and where we were going to get within the site. It was actually a tennis court that we were aiming for, and we were putting a building on there, and we just needed his expertise on that one. The second project was a climbing tower, a training tower for telecoms engineers, to make sure that they could use the climbing equipment, the harnesses and such like. So that was 17 metres tall. It obviously had to have a good foundation to stop it rocking and blowing about in the wind. So they got a big dig, and they needed to know there was no services under there, so no major gas lines or electricity cables under. So Richard, again, we got him to map it out and see what was under there. So the project in Derby for the trees and such like, there was a total station to map out the area. They got a 3D scanner and a drone so that they could see each place and plot between the two spaces that we needed to. And for the pylon that we did, that was ground penetrating radar and a cat and jenny to see what was below ground. We both work on similar sort of projects from opposite ends, to be fair, so we talk the same language. The Derby job was for a planning application, so we needed accurate data so we could apply for the new road opening. So we were the client technically to make sure that we got the information for the planning application. The actual client, the homeowner, he just wanted the driveway, so he wasn't bothered how we got that. And obviously the pylon, they needed to make sure when they started digging holes in the ground that they weren't going to cut off the electric supply to their factory. So obviously they didn't, so they were happy as well. He does a good job.